of who He is. Okay? He wants you to understand fully who He is and to know everything you can about Him, to understand His love and mercy and grace and all that, but to also understand He needs to be worshipped. I mean, after all, He is the Creator, right? He needs to be worshipped. He needs to be served. He needs to be honored. He needs to be glorified. And if you're going to forsake that, if you're God says, don't you know I'm a jealous God? And if you don't stand up for me, don't worry, I'll stand up for myself. Okay? I'll stand up for myself. And it's coming. Because of who God is, He judged His own people. And most of the scripture that we read in the Old Testament is dealing with Him bringing them out, setting them up, and then them turning away from God and the judgment process, which they're still under. They're still under that process. Now, Ezekiel chapter 38, now 37 is the valley of dry bones, right? He gets the bones up. So he says, I'm going to bring them back. My people who were no longer people, now people. Has He done that? Right? He's done that. Them old bones got back up. Right? Bones got back up. Now He's looking to some prophetic things in Ezekiel. And He's talking about Gog and Magog coming against His people. Right? So God is not only jealous for who He is about Himself, but He's also jealous over His people. You were no people. I made you a people. You are a people called by my name. Right? He made a covenant promise to Abraham. He made a covenant promise to David. God always keeps covenant. Right? If they love you, I love them. Right? If you hate my people Israel, I'm against you. That's the plain and simple. So He's dealing with Gog and Magog as they're coming down. But if you go to verse 19, chapter 38 of Ezekiel. For in my jealousy, and in the fire of my wrath. Does that sound serious? Yeah. Now, when the Lord, the day of the Lord is soon approaching, is coming, it's at the door. Now, I want to tell you a little something now. I'm not a prophet. And I don't mean this to be prophetic, okay? Donald Trump's in office for purpose, right? Mm-hmm. What's the purpose? It ain't to make Bezos and Musk richer. I can tell you that. That's not the purpose of him being there. But just what I'm listening at right now, just what I'm listening, this just hits the heart of where I am. He's bringing peace. The nations are already talking about it. We've been listening for the last several months. World War III's coming. World War III's about to go. They got this bomb and that bomb and the other bomb. They got this. Russia can do this. NATO is already fighting against Russia right now. And so Donald Trump said, when I get into office, I'm going to broker peace. Iran's already backed off, right? Yep. You got some things out there. The Bible says, when they say peace, 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 what happened? Sudden destruction. Because no man can bring peace. Only the king can bring peace. It's a false peace, it's a fake peace, it's those kind of things. Because if the message isn't Christ crucified, resurrected, and come again, it's all manly. It's all worldly. It doesn't make a difference. So what kind of times are we living in? End times. Okay? So as we look at this, he says, for in my jealousy and in my fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel, as Gog and Magog will come down. So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep upon the earth and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence. Right? And the mountains shall be thrown down.